What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jermaine, back with another walking tour, back with another video. And this video, what we're gonna do, we're gonna check out Chinatown. I just left over in this part of town, so I need to go back this direction. So I thought, I'm gonna go walk into it. Haven't made one in a little bit, so let's make one. So here we have it. Got this little place. So this street we're on right now, this is Grant Street, and usually you see a lot of produce and stuff like this in Stockton. This place is on Grant Street. This is later in the afternoon. I want to say it's like 5, and kind of looks like people are taking off for the day. It's been pretty windy last couple of days. Here we have it, Chinatown. If they didn't have these things here, people would probably like try to park half of the car on the side of the road, because I see people doing it like all the time. A lot of the businesses in Chinatown, to protect the windows, they put wood over the windows to make it harder for someone to just go by and smash the window. It's actually a really, really good idea if you think about it, because it definitely protects it. Like if someone throws a rock, it's gonna hit the wood, not the window. I see a lot of businesses start to do that right after all the riots a couple of years ago. Looks like people forgot about that. All the riots that happened. This is Jackson Street. It'll take you right down to Embarcadero, straight ahead. And this street will take you way up to other side of Chinatown, and then also Russian Hill and stuff like that neighborhood. And then if you keep taking Jackson, you can get all the way to like Laurel Heights, that neighborhood. Like you can take Jackson quite a bit. Like the neighborhoods would change up like so much. Like if you continue to just go down on Jackson. Once you get to the other side of Jackson, it gets really nice. Really, really fancy. But also once you get down to the Embarcadero, it's pretty nice. It's pretty fancy too. I love these little gift shops. They kind of remind me of the New York gift shops, especially this one right here, because they actually have that special sign out. 5 t-shirts for $10.99. Like in New York, that's a really popular thing. Close to the Times Square neighborhood, you see a lot of shops doing the 5 for 10. And mainly it's like a souvenir thing. They print the shirts on like super cheap blanks, and then they use 2 colors or something like that. They make gazillions of them. This is actually a really good bar. I went to this bar not too long ago for the first time, and I was really surprised that it was a bar here, and it was pretty poppin'. Yeah, I think we got like Chinese food somewhere around here. This was a bar I met a subscriber at. Like Lori and I we like just popped in, Subscriber was like, "Hey, Jermaine," and we got to talk and chill for a second. It was kind of cool, This is another Chinatown bar too, right over there. It's busy over there. Let's cross and go up. Yes, the tourists are back. It's kind of nice to see the tourists back. God, look at this bank. I do not see city banks like this in the city, yo. Let's cross. It's actually... I kind of want to walk on the other side of the street just because you don't have to worry about the sun as much. But then, looks like these buildings are tall enough, so you don't have to worry about that so much. It's like someone just got their car towed. Yeah, this is how the cars try to park on the sidewalk around here. That's why they put these like metal things up so cars don't do this. You know, if you put a sign up here that says no parking, like that's not gonna stop anyone. Because people would rather do that than block the street, you know? I wonder if this place open. Or even the place next to it. I like the artwork on the wall there. That looks pretty fly. Be like water. Be fast and quick and smooth and slick. And also feel good. Be like water. The intersections are really cool to stand in. This place right here is a very, very touristy place. It's like they sell these like these mocha drinks. This is the part of Chinatown where you start to see a lot of cameras, a lot of tourists. Definitely in this part of Chinatown. I like those smiley face there. It looks kind of cool. Look at this red building here. Oh, it's classic red building. Pretty far. And then we got some really cool artwork on the wall here. Once again, if we take this alley, we can take this all the way down to like Embarcadero for the most part. It all goes down the hill. It all flows down the hill. It all goes down the... Okay, let's go. Dang, there's a whole bunch of cops over here. They must be doing some Chinatown, something going on.
It's beautiful weather.
Oh wow, I was towing that car up the hill. We usually see them going the other way, you know. There's so much like artwork over here. What is this Notorious B.I.G. on the wall? Got some more hills. Yeah, it's Notorious B.I.G. Why did they make his ears look like that? I mean, come on, like Biggie's got funny ears, but his ears don't look like that, you know? They're making fun of Biggie. All right, come over and take some photos. Hear a bunch of music, so I may have to like talk really, really loud above the music for a quick second, and then we can continue to walk. Because I don't like to have to like cut out part of the video because of music. Okay, a couple more blocks and we'll be back in Union Square. Union Square is the place, people. I think I want to get off this sidewalk. I want to show the middle of the street since there's no cars coming. I don't know, when I see a bunch of people walking down the street with a mask on, I literally want to walk away from them. Because they could be wearing the mask because they're sick. Or they could be wearing the mask because maybe they're about to do something. You know, that's just how I am now in the city, yo. I always see this guy. He's always playing. He's always jamming. Okay, so like right at the top of this hill, not the first block, but maybe like if you go up like 2 blocks or 3 blocks up, it's a really, really popular location where people like to take photos going this way. You'll see in a second when I show you, but when we cross. But it's like a super popular place, yo, to take like really epic photos. It really helps if you got like certain lenses, you know, because you can zoom in and all that. Get the better get the better shots. But yeah, since we got a little bit of traffic, this is like somewhat of what it looks like. I'm trying to let the people behind me like cross the street. It's like eavesdropping up. This is what it somewhat looks like. But it looks even better when you're like 2 more blocks up, 3 more blocks up the hill, because you can just get like all of it, you know. And over here is a really sick park, yo. It's one of my favorite parks in the city. I say that so often because so many parks are like my favorite park in the city. I have a lot of parks. I like to go to a lot of parks. Yeah. All right, so continue to go down. Oh, it's like quiet this afternoon on this block. Other blocks seem to be a little bit more busier. I think there's a little bit more food restaurants on that next block. I don't really see any food on this block. And food is gonna be, the people are gonna be where the food are, you know. All this stuff in the shops, you know, yeah, people like to get stuff like this, but like people like to eat too, you know. Remember when we walked by that tea shop back there? It was like hella people out. But like, once again, a lot of these stores, they sell the same exact thing. I don't know if you can haggle here. That's a question I get in the comments. Like, do people haggle? I don't see why not, you know. If they say like 5 for 10, you could probably get it, you know. You could probably say 8 for 10. I don't know. 5 for 8 or something. I don't know. Try it. Let me know how it works. Put it in the comments. Wow. This person must be a rookie. Person on the bike here. They're coming up this hill. Oh wait, this is a big hill. Oh my gosh, yo. You know, it could, you know, if you live like just 1 block up and you came from like 1 block down, I guess it wouldn't be so bad, but holy cow, that's a big hill, dude. And that's a non-electric bike too. It's a pedal bike. I don't know, people gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You gotta hit them hills, yo. Hey, this is a big hill, dude. I don't know if you guys can tell from like the angle, but let me tell you, this is that's a big one. It's not the biggest though. It's definitely one I wouldn't choose to take. I would take Sutter Street. Sutter Street's the next street over. If you're going this way, you would just take Sutter. And Sutter's way flatter. Way flatter. No, this part of Chinatown is like, I would say the fancy part of Chinatown, because it's like right here next to Union Square. So, you know, Union Square, you got a lot of fancy shops down there. So on this corner, they're trying to make it like, you know, jewelry shops and all these art stores over here that have like all this like artwork, you know. Like this shop has some different type of artwork than this shop over here. I want to say this shop is like new, but yeah, they got some cool stuff in here. And then, you know, you got these shops, you know, with all the bling bling, and you got these shops with like, you know, if you got a fancy house, you might want some lions in your house, or like a tiger or a cheetah or a monkey. I don't know why anybody would want a fucking monkey in their house, but you know, you can come get one from here. And if you're from out of town, like you from Texas, and you want to come over here and buy like a pet monkey, what they can do is they can mail your pet monkey or your, you know, giraffe, or your, you know, if you need a lion or elephant, they can just mail it to you, so you don't have to like put it in your suitcase, take it on your plane, because I don't think that would fit. I don't think that would fit in your suitcase. This shop here is Michael. It's like just full of bling bling. Once again, it's one of them shops. If you got like a fancy house, you know, you need a chandelier, you know, for your living room or for your room with the big table in there. Yeah, that's where it is. You know, you get stuff like that, fancy crystals and all that. And this shop's like the same, but it's got like rocks. You know, look at these rocks here. These like crystal rocks, you know. If you get one, it'll be the only one, because, you know, they're all different. Like, they're not man-made. They're like, you know, from nature. So yeah, they're all gonna be different. So I guess now we'll continue down into Union Square. Sutter Street, this is Bush Street. Sutter Street is like one more other street over. Sutter Street's like way flatter, yo. But it really depends on where you're going. If I was just gonna go like 2 blocks up, instead of taking Pine, I would go like, instead of taking 3 blocks going up Pine Street, I would literally go 7 blocks, because it would be way shorter than going those 3 blocks up Pine Street. But when you're a tourist and you don't live in the city, like, you don't know that. So you think, oh yeah, I'm just going 3 blocks up this way. This is the best way. Actually, that's like the worst way. Especially when you have like cars like speeding by you and you on a slow ass bike, you know? Like, that's not the way to live life. You got to take a safer route. So we'll stop and go over here. 'Cause, okay, I'm just gonna stop. I was just like listening to a message on my phone here. I just want to get this angle here. Oh, nice shot. And it's like the entrance of Chinatown. This is like that famous Chinatown entrance, you know? With the letters and like the little green things. I see a lot of Chinatown having this. In London, like, they have a little Chinatown entrance. This is like the only one. Right? It's not like entrances like this all over Chinatown, but, you know, they got a couple. All right, so welcome to Union Square. Look at this like modern building that they built. Looks kind of cool. So you see that this is Sutter Street. You see the bikers taking Sutter Street because it's way flatter. I wonder what's in this building. I wonder, is it like offices or is it like a 3-story Banana Republic? You know, it could very well be. It says the White House. Definitely doesn't look like the White House. Look at these streets out here. Kind of quiet. Let's come up this way. Up ahead, this big building is it's a hotel. I think it's a Four Seasons, if I'm not mistaken. Gonna continue going. I think we're gonna walk up Post and then we're gonna like cut through the let's walk up Post and then cut through the park, see what's going on in the park. People love the park for some reason. The park I'm talking about is the Union Square Park. That park. So down here, this is the shopping area, you know. Well, this is like the high shopping area, I would say. You know, there's a lot of shopping areas, you know, but this is like, you know, the one, this is like the only one, you know. If you've been following me for some time, you may remember this area in previous videos. Late at night, it did not look like this. Especially this place. You may have noticed it's changed. It looks a lot different. I can't remember what was there, but whatever it is, it moved out. No traffic down here. It's so slow. It's poking out of the top. The most hated building in the Bay Area. For the most part, I only hear like locals say they hate it. I don't really hear anybody else say that they hate it. People just really don't pay any attention. Except for locals. Locals are like, it's my city, it's my skyline, no buildings. You know, I think this city's got enough problems. I think more buildings might kind of help it out, you know. I think this is the most busy intersection in the whole video, right? Okay, let's squeeze through. All right, here's the park. For some reason, I just call it the park. It's not Union Square, it's the park. Where are you going? I'm going to the park. Which park? The park. Which park are you talking about? The park. What park? The park. Which one? The park. This is the one. So, yeah, it changes out all the time. You know, if you come here during December, you'll probably see like an ice skating ring. But then if you come here in the middle of the summer, depending on the weekend, it might be people selling artwork here. Or it might be, it just changes all the time. Oh, it's a pretty quiet afternoon. Usually you would see a little bit more tourists around. This is a hotel here that's straight in front of us. It is open. There's a bunch of hotels in this area, actually. I mean, if we go down this block, there's like a bunch of hotels, smaller hotels. If we go up this block, just one block, there's a bunch of hotels. There's like that one. There's this big building over, looking over Saks. That's a hotel. I don't know if this one's open, but that's a big one. It has a really cool rooftop area. You have to check out this building. I forget the name of this hotel, but yeah, they have a really cool rooftop area over there. And then just right across the street, you can barely see it poking out. Kind of blends in with this other building, but there's another hotel that's even bigger than the first one. So like there's a ton of hotels. This is a hotel too. So there's like tons of hotels because this is the tourist area, you know, and then all the shopping is here. I'm actually gonna keep on going. I'm trying to get like on BART. So I'm just gonna keep going and going. Yeah, that's what I got going on. Now, I think I'm gonna end the video just like 2 blocks from here. So we're gonna go down to Howe and Market, and then I'll like wrap up the video. See, this place never opened back up. This place used to be really busy. Maybe it is open. It's just not open now because it's later in the day. It's like I just made like a big loop around the city. Laugh out loud. So this is Pride Month. If you're watching this video, yeah, it's Pride Month. So there's a lot of places that celebrate Pride around here. It brings a lot of people to the city for the month of June. Like a lot of people to the city. So there's like all these like Pride events and like Pride things going on, and it just makes a lot of tourists want to come to the city and spend money. So yeah, it's good. Especially at the end of this month, like that's when they have the big Pride parade. And when they have the big Pride parade, it's crazy. It's definitely the busiest thing that happens in the city. It is nuts around here. Like there's people everywhere. Like bars are packed. Like I like never really worked that weekend. I might not work the whole week, you know, because the city's just crazy. There's so much going on. I mean, there's like parties going on at like 11 o'clock in the daytime. Like on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, people are literally drinking at 10 a.m. Like that whole week is just insane in the city, yo. So like, just don't you know, just don't miss out on it if that's something you want to miss out on. And I understand, like, you know, just because it's Pride, that doesn't mean like it's only for gay people. Like it's for everyone. It's a celebration for Pride, you know. But it's a thing that like everyone parties for, you know. But I understand maybe some people are like, no, I don't want to do that. It's kind of like you know, holidays. Like there's holidays that I like more than other holidays, you know. But Pride is one that's a lot of fun. It's always rowdy, and you know, there's that big parade going on, and after the parade there's, you know, usually like after parties like all over the city. Like it just goes on and on and on. I think that there's some sort of event that's going on. Hey. I think there's some sort of event that's going on in I think there's some sort of event going on in Market where they like close off a couple of different streets in Market. And like they have an event. How weird, or Folsom Street Fair. I think that's around the same time, you know. We turned around and there's like someone like walking like right behind me, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, let's take the street. There's the sound of the trolley. It is always on. It never cuts off because the trolley is always on in the city, and that's how it moves. Like there's this thing under the ground, and it like latches to the bottom of the trolley, and it takes it all the way up the hill, and it also takes it all the way down the hill too. So it never cuts off, you know. But you can't hear it in every location. Like when you're on the top of the hill, you definitely hear it a lot more than you hear it in this neighborhood, you know. Wow, it smells like weed big time around here. Someone's smoking up.
L'hiver ici, ça doit être sympa quand même.
All right, we are getting to the end of the trolley line. Here it is. Here's the trolley. And here's Market in Powell. And here we have it. We're back here where we started. No, this is not where we started. I started here like earlier this morning, but like now I'm back and it's later in the day. Today it's been a long adventure. It's been a journey. It's been a lot of fun. Wow, check out this. The line is not that long. You guys can see it. Like before, it used to be like super long, but now it's like maybe like 3/4 of what it used to be. But once again, there's like a whole lot of tourists in the city, so. All right, super. So it looks like I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Oh, it feels like I'm in New York or something, like. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching it. Peace out, yo. Peace out. I'm the boss. Good news, he made the bus.